Water beagle. Oh, oh, crap ton of mummies.
Shitload of mummies.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. Hold on, this will make sense.
Okay.
I've been absolutely obsessed with, like I told you multiple times today, I've been listening to a lot of punk records. Mm-hmm. But that brings me back to listening to like earlier rock and roll and all the like proto-punk and garage punk and stuff like that.
Right.
We listened to the Stooges on the way to Noodles today.
We should.
On the way to beer.
That's not a clear reference. We went to Noodles and Company, a restaurant.
I meant we went
dinner.
to get noodles.
I mean, we did go to get noodles, but like going to Noodles makes it sound like maybe we have a friend named Noodles and like he's our dealer
Fuck
or
that
something.
Movie, man. Okay, brief digression. Once Upon a Time in America, right?
Yeah.
I kind of hate that movie, but we did enjoy the pan flute that accompanies the entire film. That's just in case you're not familiar with Once Upon a Time in America.
Oh, God,
it's a movie starring Robert De Niro, directed by Sergio Leone, and the lead character's name inexplicably is fucking Noodles. So the whole movie they refer to him as Noodles.
Yeah,
Noodles. Ooh, Power Glove. Oh, it's so bad.
Would you look that up?
See what I did?
See if Power Glove does it.
Yeah. I'm losing. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. I'll get back to it. Remember those crap ton of mummies? Power Gauntlet.
It's just got to be worse than everyone's purring, I'm sure. But
I wonder if it does a spell. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't want Infinity Gems for Marvel. Oops. Oh, damn it. I overestimated my ability to Google with one hand.
Classic one-handed Googling.
Oof. That's what they warned you about in school.
I'm enjoying this beer. I'm not gonna lie.
It's pretty good, right?
Beer.
You cast Saber on anyone in the party.
What is Saber?
Oh, okay, so it's broken.
Oh.
It casts some sort of spell. I don't know what Saber means.
It casts a spell, but a spell that doesn't work, or
yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Well, in that case, I guess I should compare it for armor, but it's probably just worse than Pro Rings.
Yeah, it says it's worse.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna drop it.
I don't really know what this is talking about, but the main description says the ability to cast Saber on anyone in the party should make the Power Gauntlet amazing. However, Saber doesn't actually work.
Fantastic.
So I don't know, but that's my assumption based on how a lot of these things have gone so far.
Yeah. I mean, if any guide anywhere says that something doesn't work, then this is the version that it won't work in.
Right,
This is the NES version.
And there's tons of other versions, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, real quick, mummies.
God damn, did I really not kill this fucking sea snake?
Garage Rock, Ryan.
Garage Rock.
What? I love rock and roll music. I love to listen to it all day long. I just love to rock and or roll. But the golden age rock and roll is like 54 to 59.
Okay.
After that, you kind of get the British invasion. You get girl groups and doo-wop, which are great also. Mm-hmm. But that golden age is kind of after that. But in the 60s and on and on and on, there's tons of these garage bands, right? Mm-hmm. That are kind of doing rock and roll stuff. A lot of them, will cover songs from there. But in the 90s, there's this band called the Mummies.
I feel like I've heard the name.
And their shtick is that they dress up they wrap themselves in bandages. They look like mummies. But they're really cool. I don't know. Good stuff. The Mummies. Listen to the Mummies.
It seems like a lot of work. Like every time you're gonna
do
a show.
There's this video of them like performing like public access or something, but they're just kind of going nuts. Like he has this like keyboard that's taped together kind of, and he's just like falling like midway through one song, he just kind of falls over with the keyboard on top of him, and it's just kind of like I don't know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just been great. It's just been great. It's just been great.
I've been listening to the Hotline Miami 2 soundtrack because it is great.
Oh, I've been all about this, man. Like, do you know the song Justine?
Maybe.
Don and Dewey?
Huh?
Don and Dewey do it originally. Righteous Brothers do probably the more famous version. But it's...
Corey, sing it.
Justine, 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 Justine. You just won't treat me right. Justine. Justine, Justine,
Justine,
Justine,
Justine,
Justine,
Justine.
You just won't treat me right.
After a while, it doesn't sound like a name anymore.
You like to ball in the morning, stay out late at
I found another light axe. How helpful.
What does it cast again?
It casts Harm 2. I guess I could give it to Andy.
Going to the barber shop. Gonna have him do me up. Gonna get clean for my little buttercup. Justine. You just won't treat me right. Justine. You just won't treat me right. Like the ball in the morning. Stay out late at night. It's pretty great.
It is pretty great. You're right.
That was my connective tissue because it was originally by Down and Dewey. And then the Righteous Brothers covered it. And I think that's the famous version, but I wasn't familiar with that. I get the things backwards a lot. But I heard the Mummies cover it, so that was pretty exciting. Oh, the Mummies.
Oh, the Mummies.
If you're into that sort of thing. Garage rock revival.
Another one of our divergent paths.
Not into the Mummies. I'll play the Mummies.
Not into garage rock revival.
Or just garage punk. Garage rock.
Genres that begin with the word garage. You think just as a fundamental.
Raw and nasty rock and roll.
Raw and nasty rock and roll.
Yep.
I do like your descriptions of these things.
It's like man, there's a band called the Fuzztones.
Of course
There is. All the thes. And they have this album called, I think it's called like Lysergic Emanations.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool.
Like LSD.
Yeah, they're an 80s garage rock revival band. But what was I going to say about them? I don't remember. Something about the Fuzztones being good. You listen to the Fuzztones? I don't know.
Yeah. That's fair.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is probably not even interesting to anyone on the earth. I'm on Rate Your Music, which is a cool site.
What do you do there? Do you rate your music?
You do rate your music, but it's like a comprehensive library of albums, and it includes pretty much every artist you could imagine, every release of theirs, separated by like album, single, compilation, all these sorts of things, with all the different releases specified, with track listings, and all this sort of stuff. It's really cool. You can also then add it to your collection, rate it, review it, that sort of thing, so you can get reviews. But people can also make lists there, which is kind of what I'm absolutely nuts about. Well, there's people like lists who are just like super exhaustive. Those compilations of, I don't know, anything really. That's how I found out a lot of the electronic music that I was enjoying in the past 2 years. But there's communities for like every genre, so
you do love your community sites.
I do.
Like you do the ones for movies. You do the ones for music.
I like it because they help you find new things.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about them. Like, for just today, I was looking at a list about. It was like a rock and roll list, but it was like, I forget what it's called. But I think it might have been called Garage Punk Fathers and Sons. But it's like, if you think that like from the Ramones and later even stuff like the Sex Pistols, it's essentially just rock and roll music, just with a slightly different sonic palette. Like it draws in direct continuity to early rock and roll music. So. There was like those compilations that like 50s punk and stuff like this, which isn't really a thing, but it's like, rockabilly and all sorts of like harder edged rock and roll and rockabilly and stuff from the 50s and garage music from the 60s and stuff. I don't know, but there's like 8 pages of albums and compilations and stuff that they'll recommend. It's nuts.
It's so much.
It's really cool.
I think I'm just fundamentally not that into music to have it's that much interest in finding all that stuff.
It's like, I don't know.
So we determined that both the Power Gauntlet and the Opal Gauntlet cast nothing, do nothing?
I don't think so. I feel like I thought the Opal Gauntlet did something.
Okay, well we definitely determined that the Power Gauntlet cast Saber does nothing.
I don't know what Saber is again.
I'm dropping it.
Okay.
Someone can scream at us if it's wrong.
Whatever.
I think the ribbon is worth way more. Really I'm pretty sure the ribbon is fucking dope.
Yeah, I don't get what the Opal Gauntlet does. It says it offers the same absorb as the Pro Ring, but without resistance to death, and with 2 more points of evade penalty. Whatever that means.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, it also grants resistance to ice. Or, lightning. So it's good against Nagas, apparently.
I'm not sure I believe.
That's the Opal armor. Sorry. Opal Gauntlet. Okay, yeah, Opal Gauntlet's not super great. So. Pearl Ring's better.
67, 60. I'm already losing my mind.
Ribbon's always like a good thing in Final Fantasy, right? Like I remember that being on super good.
It's like immunity to all status effects.
Is it? Yeah, it says right here.
What's it say?
Well, as soon as my wiki loads, I'll let you know.
Alright, 7458. I'm sorry, this is terrible. 7458 versus.
Oh, it actually fucking says that. Hold on.
6760.
Oh, damn.
So it's worse, but it has special
It
effects.
says it has the same defensive value as a mirror leather cap, but it effectively resists all elemental damage and most instant death attacks. At least that's what the wiki says. I don't know if I trust it.
I wonder who I should give it to.
Yeah.
I think actually not Tony, because despite the fact that he's the most likely to get this stuff, he's not the one that gets the party back from death.
I think Lisa should have it.
If she can wear it. Yeah. Oh, she totally can. Okay.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Alright, I'm down with that.
Yay.
We got the ribbon. I wonder how many ribbons you can get in this game.
One ribbon.
You think just one?
I don't know. Do we export everything on this level?
No.
I'm enjoying
We've done the bottom and the sort of middle layer.
Brian, if you were going to form a garage band and it had to start with, the band name had to start with the, what would you choose? What would your band name be?
Give me some examples so I know what to work with. Because I really don't know these genres. I mean, we already know the Mummies.
You got the Mummies, you got the Stooges, you got the Wailers, you got the Sonics. Oh my goodness. There's lots of those.
How about the Pilgrims?
Ooh.
Is that cool?
I like that. That's a good one, actually.
I'm glad I said something cool, guys.
The Novas. The Mods. The Pilgrims seems like a good one, man. I like it. The Zombies.
Yeah, of course.
Stuff like that. The Beatles.
Wow, Andy almost died.
The Alarm Clocks.
Barely even noticed.
Damn.
Hey, Andy, thanks for not dying. Appreciate that, bruh.
So I got the rock and roll fever.
Uh-oh.
I know. I got the rockin' pneumonia. I need
Sounds terrible.
Will you help me out, Ryan? I just need a shot of rhythm and blues. These are song lyrics.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for
clarifying. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie flu. Excuse me. Got the boogie woogie like a knife in the back.
Oh. Ouch.
Yeah. Get your hat off the rack. I got the boogie woogie like a knife in the back.
Who has a hat rack?
Be my guest. You got nothing to lose. This is thematically appropriate. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee.
Nice.
Ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee, right?
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee.
I will never be as good as you.
Ooh-wee, baby.
At these musics. At the singing. At the following your lead.
The voice of an angel. Somehow a subscriber count went down. Man.
Somehow our subscriber.
It's impossible to. Would you like to like?
Would I like to what?
Oh, I'm in the rock and roll mood.
All right, next floor.
How deep? Well,
I don't know. It feels like we've been going for.
The ocean is pretty far down. I'm gonna be honest. This is the cool. I love this.
Thank you for being honest about that.
What's that?
About how far the ocean goes down. Whoa! It's a big eye.
It's a big guy, Ryan.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I misspoke.
That's a gravy shark right there.
Gravy shark.
Do you see that face? He's like, he's circled around his gravy that he has.
Like, no, it's my gravy.
Please repeat that voice because that's the greatest.
No, it's my gravy. No.
Have you watched the show Fresh Off the Boat?
Can't say that I have. I don't think I've even never heard of it.
Oh, it's really funny. It's a 90s period piece television program about a family of, I believe, Chinese immigrants. As the dad opens a steakhouse in Florida.
Oh wow!
The wife is amazing though.
I'm sure there's no competition.
You'll have to watch and see. But the little kid who narrates the show is super into rap music, so there's this rap song that opens the show. But it ends with like fresh off the boat. But Chrissy and I have been just saying fresh off the boat to each other for like the past few weeks.
So you can say that these are lobsters.
Fresh off the boat.
Thank you.
It's perfect. It's perfect. They're just scorpions. Lobsters don't have scorpion tails.
It's
Lazy.
well, they have lobster tails.
Lobster, though, they're blue. There are blue lobsters.
Do lobster tails sting? Are they stingers?
No, they have the little flat, fluffy
Oh yeah, they floof out.
I love lobsters, actually. Have we talked about how much I love crustaceans, actually? I mean, like, in
I
reality?
don't think we have.
Oh, because I'm really partial to them as an animal category. I really like lobsters.
I do too, but for different reasons.
Yeah, different reasons. I don't want to consume them or their innards. I just want to admire their cool
Want to
pincers,
absorb their power.
their armor that they have for bodies.
Body armor.
Body armor. Oh my god! Body armor. On the lobster.
Stop taking the body armor! Let's play Goldeneye.
Oh man,
That
would be a good candidate for Glop. I'm gonna call them Glopes. Group LP.
No.
A gulp.
The multiplayer of Goldeneye is almost unplayable and also like unwatchable.
No, it isn't. It's
Go
super
back to
watchable.
it, man. Try going back to it. It's rough.
Oh, while doing split screen? Yeah.
It's rough.
I feel like I played it relatively recently, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Well, did you play a ton of I played a ton of GoldenEye. I was never really
I
good
didn't
at
play a
it.
ton of multiplayer. I did get like weirdly good at the campaign though.
Okay, this clearly needs to happen. I wasn't ever like super crazy for GoldenEye.
Like when we were doing N64 multiplayer, we did Smash Brothers.
Oh, see, I
that was our
suck
jam.
at Smash Brothers. I never played it a lot, but I really liked GoldenEye. But I was really bad at it also. Like, I don't know. I've never really been good at shooter games, with Counter-Strike being my minor exception.
I mean, there's some shooters I'm pretty good at. I'm pretty good at Destiny. I'm not gonna lie. I think I still have the top Crucible score in my friend group.
Dang.
For like the one time that Travis came over and I was just like, I'm just gonna show you Destiny real quick, and then like proceeded to like have my best match of
That's awesome.
of Control ever. It was dope.
Is it, man? I don't know. I have this weird sense of like a certain, I don't know, of like Counter-Strike and stuff. Like, I like them as mechanical games and exercises, but I also think that maybe it's nostalgia by now, but it wasn't always that way. Like when I liked them for the same reason while I was a kid. I just like their atmosphere. Like I kind of like the idea of connecting to the internet, like when this was more of a novelty, and you're entering this kind of like weird Valhalla area where it's like this kind of eternal space where battles are waged.
It's deep.
That's right. Well, I mean, that's
Never
why
connected with them in that way.
Well, that's why I liked it. That's really weird. But I don't know. I always thought of it that way. Like, I have weird connections to them even now. Like, there's this. I think I'm such a nerd, but I forget what the fucking prefix is. But the assault level where you're going into this like some sort of office building or underground place. It was always. I remember the sound.
What game is this?
This is Counter-Strike. It's one of the maps.
There's maps? I thought there was just one.
D-Dust?
D-Dust?
No. The assault map was really cool. It's like you're raiding like I don't know, it's like a research facility or something. But it has this sound like there's these tunnels and stuff that have this sound of air circulating. Whenever I hear like I don't know, sometimes when I hear like air like at the office, like when I hear air flowing through the building in like silent places, like if there's like no one else in the public
I know
bathroom.
that sound. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't maybe sound absolutely insane, but I connect to it on some sort of emotional level because the weird abandoned quality reminds me of early some of those game experiences.
You want to know another weird connection I have? Whenever So, you remember Sanitarium?
Yeah, of course.
Remember the Just Meat thing that we had?
Yeah.
One time I was playing Sanitarium when I was... Oh, wow, we're just here. Huh?
Well, tell me your story first.
Okay. Story intermission, real quick. There's this thing in Sanitarium about raw meat. It's kind of this ongoing theme.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing Sanitarium. I got called downstairs to help my parents cook dinner, and I then had to handle raw steak. And, like, the smell of raw steak is very distinctive.
Mm-hmm.
And from then on, whenever I smell that smell of raw steak, I think about Sanitarium.
That's nuts.
And I make that weird
It's weird, though, that they connect you that way, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, and the thing is, like, I really love that weird evocative memory that just the air system gives me.
That's cool.
Well, it connects me to a whole, like, mentally to a whole continuum of the game world, even though it's Counter-Strike, just that it was my conception of, like, internet space and what gaming meant and could be. But it's just all, and then it, like, weirdly combined with my actual sensory experience, as yours seems to have done in the same way. And here we are at the Water Fiend.
Yeah, we're here.
The Fiend's ball is shattered, evaporating all the water. Ho, ho, ho! How foolhardy to dare challenge me, Kraken, the Fiend of the Water. Ooh. Oh,
wow. Look at all those fucking tentacles.
Look at the face.
That's
There are octopus enemies later on in Final Fantasy, but none of them quite as gruesome as Kraken.
Yeah, this is gnarly.
Oh.
Alright, we're gonna
it's fast, Tony.
It's just all gonna be worse than just fighting.
I think, yeah.
And magic.
What do you think it does?
I think we're gonna do
Invis?
our inv and our fogs.
Yeah, do Invis and fogs.
I think that's kind of what
Oh, and he just got on the party, right?
Oh, he's inking?
Oh,
he inflicts
blinded.
darkness. Okay.
Brad, that's okay. He didn't blind Tony.
Try to start dodging.
I like the thematic ink as an attack. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, Brad definitely needs to get fasted as well.
A lot of the fiends seem resistant to physical damage.
Yeah.
Like Kraken seems to. Brad was blinded, so you might want to cast it on Andy. But he has got spells.
Yeah, I think
I guess
Andy's going to be
just
casting lightning. And he just doesn't have anything that does lightning damage, so he's still better off attacking, I think.
Yeah, because Lisa's got Zeus, right?
Yeah. Lisa's still going to do fog, I think, first.
I think that's fair. Do fog, yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking out what we've got.
He hasn't shown any elemental spells yet. Doesn't seem to. We'll find out in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, we just slept.
I like just a random physical attack. That's
Ooh,
fine.
one damage Brad did.
That's rough.
That's pretty bad.
But it's definitely harder than carry.
It does seem that way, yeah.
Alright. So you
Harder
fight,
than-
and then you start casting something.
I forgot, we actually fought a Dracula, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did. We fought the vampire.
The vampire. And he looked like a Dracula. Like a Dracula vampire. If I'm remembering correctly.
It
Like kind of cape and that sort of bit.
Yeah.
Like he was kind of
He
hunched
died
over.
so fast. We killed him in the first turn, if you recall.
Yeah. And he had the coffin and stuff. That was very cool.
Yeah. It was very thematic and neat.
I loved that, yeah. That's the sort of stuff I'm talking about.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Just slaughtering Andy. Alright, well.
Alright.
Andy's still gonna lightning too, but I think Lisa needs
Is
to...
it the Cure 3?
Cure 3,
Yeah.
Good friend Andy.
Good buddy. It's a good damage.
Come on, Lisa before Kraken.
Ooh, yeah. There we go. Oh, he's just taking.
Oh, he's darking everybody.
That's okay.
Everybody!
Does dark affect
Except for
spells?
Lisa. I don't believe so.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's pretty cool.
And this is a tougher fight. It's definitely taking like a good number of turns.
It definitely is.
There we go.
Oh yeah,
Got him.
not in
Corey.
peril.
Corey.
I know. We're
doing it right now.
we are moving on up.
We're moving on up.
Well, we just saved all the mermaids, I think.
Yeah, they should
I feel a
be pretty
little bit
pleased
better
with us.
about bubbles now as a general concept. Oh,
And we are out of there.
yay.
And we're right next to town, too, so we can just end it
it's
up.
just brilliant.
Sweet. Let's see if
Hey, go to our... It's a nice reminder that we do have legs.
you want to check out this.
Yes, I do. Ooh,
This one
it's
has a
got
little glowy
gleam
bit
on
at the
the
bottom.
bottom. Now, honestly, seeing the 3 of them there just makes my hunger for the 4th orb.
Grow ever stronger.
Oh, indeed. The 4th would be wind, correct? Air? The fiend of air?
Yes, you're right. Sorry, I just had a total brain fart for a second.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, before we played we have done the LP, I didn't even know really that in Final Fantasy 1 it was elemental fiends that you were chasing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
We made over 200,000 gold.
Yeah, there was a lot of gold, and that was with us dropping all the extra equipment
Yeah,
and
we're
selling it.
This.
All right, let's take a break to get potions, use restrooms, do things, and we'll be back with you.
Yeah.